Here we are today at Citrus Wildlife Management Area, another part of the Florida Adventure Trail. Citrus Wildlife Management Area is 50,000 acres in Citrus and Hernando counties, just west of Inverness. This natural area is one of the 7 large tracts that make up the Withlacoochee State Forest. The Florida Adventure Trail goes through Citrus Wildlife Management Area. It is one of the easier sections to do and can easily be done by yourself, although it is best to have somebody with you just in case you do get stuck or something goes wrong. The Florida Adventure Trail can be found by using a GPX file that's available online. Just go to the F.A.T or the Florida Adventure Trail, and there's a small fee with a portion of it going to the Wounded Warrior Project, and you can download the GPX file that not only does it have the trail, but it'll also give you options for camping and eating and fuel. The Citrus Tract of the Florida Adventure Trail, it consists mainly of the limestone roads along with some packed hard clay roads. But then there also can be a little bit of sand, and there are always that chance for a major mud hole. Today I've already been through the Chrome section, and now I'm going to go through the Citrus Wildlife Management Area. The trails here in Citrus Wildlife Management Area are kind of unique. There are several of them that have been dug down, and you are going to see the ground to your side go up in the air, and you're looking at a wall. It has been a while since I've been up to Citrus. Years ago, we used to hunt up here all the time. The Florida Adventure Trail is about 60% off-road. And when you get off-road, it can get pretty rough in some places, but this is one of those places that it's not bad at all. The Florida Adventure Trail is about 1,200 miles, and it starts at the Florida-Georgia line at the end of the Georgia Adventure Trail. You pick it up and you head south, and you go down south as far as about Richland. From Richland, you're going to head over and you're going to pick up Croom, and you're going to pick Citrus and come up along the coast into the Panhandle, and across the Panhandle, coming out at the Alabama-Florida line, and you're going to pick up the Alabama Trail if you wanted to do the tri-state. Just remember that if you come up here during hunting season, that it is an active hunting area, and you will have quite a few hunters up here because it's not that far from Tampa. This section of the Florida Adventure Trail took about 3 to about 4.5 hours to get through, and the video ended up being a 4-part video. If you like the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? And if you're not a subscriber, how about subscribing? And you can hit the notification bell there, and they'll let you know when the next video comes out. This is one of them sections as we come up on that you'll see how the side of the road comes up, and you're actually driving down in a ditch that's been dug through the wildlife management area. If you have any questions or have a comment about any of the videos that I do, you can leave them in the comment section down below. I try to get back to everybody, no matter what it is that you've said. Citrus Wildlife Management Area is noted for its washouts on hard clay that's going to make you climb and drop, and at the bottom sometimes they can collect water, making it a pretty interesting place to go forward. When you get out off of the hard roads, it just is so relaxing out here, just cruising through the forest. You really don't have much to really worry about. When you're out here at Citrus, just like the other management areas, it is very well regulated by the FWC, and they do patrol out here, and it is best to stay on the marked roads and don't wander off, and just be careful because it's a pretty steep fine to get caught off-road somewhere. Just such a beautiful day out to go wheeling that on my trip up to North Florida, I just couldn't help but to get off the road and get back on some dirt. The Florida Adventure Trail is only a few of the trails here at Citrus Wildlife Management Area. There are numerous other trails that you could go explore while you're here if you just wanted to make a day of the area. The There's a lot of people that come up here, and it's easy to spend the whole day right here in Citrus. And don't forget that you might want to go ahead and download your map of Citrus Wildlife Management Area so that you have the map available just in case you don't have cell reception, because there are areas up here that you don't have your cell reception. I simply use Onyx Offroad for my mapping software as well as Google, and I also run Gaia. And with those files, you can download the GPX file and load them straight into your Onyx or your Gaia. And with the map downloaded and everything, you will have your map through Citrus and any other area along the way. As you can see, with the exception of several mud holes, it's pretty dry up in Citrus at this time of the year. Here is one of them areas where you have to crawl out, and you get a little, it leans quite a bit in places, and the camera does not show you really what's going on. Another one of the things to do at Citrus is the caves. They have several caves that are in the southern west corner of Citrus, and you have the ability to go down in them. They're not real deep or anything. No special equipment is really required. You might want to bring a flashlight because they can get dark, but most of them have holes in the roof that light comes in, and they can just be a lot of fun if you haven't been in a cave before. coming up is one of the common mud holes that you will see up here in Citrus Wildlife Management Area. Oh yes, here's one that I looked at and I decided I'd been pretty lucky throughout the day, and it was getting late, no help if I did get stuck, so yes, I took the bypass. Yes, where I'm going is probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours up the road, and it is getting late in the afternoon. I went to pick up the old rugged Rhino a tiny camper had built, and the trees had fallen on, and I wanted to get there before dark to get this stuff hooked up and then turn around and drive back home. When you're out wheeling in Citrus, just on a day like today, when it's just absolutely gorgeous outside, even when it starts to get late, you're still trying to get through it, and you're trying to keep the day fun. Even though it's late in the day, you come up on that mud hole and you sit back and say, let's go for it. And off we go. And as you can see, I made it that far, not all the way. And by the time I backed out, and I just kind of decided, well, I give it a try, and it was pretty deep in there. And I just kind of decided I'd just go ahead and take the bypass. Citrus Wildlife Management Area is such a great place. It doesn't require any big four-wheel drive or anything, and you can pretty much, make it through there in just about anything with a little bit of common sense. And, it's just a blast to come up here. Citrus Wildlife Management Area has some camping there locally, as well as there are other places along the that are run by the forestry department, and they got places like Mutual Minds and others that you can stay at through Reserve America, I believe, is how you have to reserve those spots. But there's plenty of places to camp up in this area. You can find some places to eat up here at Citrus, and you can they're a little ways out of the way, but not that far. And you can also pick up supplies such as grocery stores and that kind of thing without being too far out of the way. we are deep in the Citrus Wildlife Management Area, and it's coming up on the end of the video. Well, there's 3 other videos to go along with this video. And if you like the video and haven't given it a thumbs up, well, how about hitting a thumbs up? And if you're not a subscriber, why don't you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell there? That way you can see when the other videos come out. Well, I just want to say thanks for watching, and come on back and see the other videos and get a big taste of what Citrus Wildlife Management Area is all about. Thanks for watching. I sure do appreciate it.